Sound is a go-go. Sound is guaranteed, as you can see the bars moving right here. See the bars moving? That's sound, baby. Yee! Okay. Music has stopped for a split second. Got me right in there. Let me bump up this desk real quick. Stand-up desk movement. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being here. Wow, is that me? Yeah. Interesting. See something there. It's weird. It looks so much more blurry on the screen than it really is. I seem to be soft in one monitor. Let me see. Am I always soft? I seem a little softer than I could be. I think I could be a little whatever's right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, 135 people watching the live, 74 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Is Michael Saylor going to win, or is he drinking the Kool-Aid? We're going to take a look at that. We're also going to read a controversial article that many people might not want to read, might blow our minds a little bit. We're going to dive into it together. I started reading it, and I didn't finish reading it. So I'm going to deep dive it with each and every one of you. We're also going to look at Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. If you're here every single Sunday night, we go over Bitcoin. If you're new here, get ready. Deep breaths coming. But if you're new here, get ready. Because we're about to do something that you've never seen in your life. I don't think you've ever seen this. I'm gonna make a bet that you've never seen what we're about to do. I'm gonna make a bet on it, all right? But here we go, everybody. We're gonna take a look at Bitcoin. Oh gosh. We're gonna take a look at Bitcoin. And the weekly candle close. Sorry about that, but it's Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Let's take a look at it here for the week. Let's take a look. Every Sunday night we do this. Every Sunday. Ooh, get that. Whew. I like to blow that candle away. Get it away from me. Let's take a look at the weekly candle close here. Ugly candle. 4 weeks straight in a row for Bitcoin. Never does that. If you look at Bitcoin in its entirety, let's take a look at Bitcoin in its life cycle here. Let's take a look at BTC, USD, and there's a all-time history index here. And we're going to take a look at Bitcoin in the all-time history index. We're going to take a look at how many weekly candles you have. Look, 1, 2, and then at least the green one, 4, with a green one in the middle. Right there was the worst. Then we still had some upswings and some downswings and some upswings and some downswings. Look, even in a bear market, look, that's a nice time to trade. That's a nice uptrend. That's a nice uptrend to trade. That's a nice uptrend. Sideways, downtrend, and then we catch the bottoms and then we win. So all you have to do is you get to, we swing trade these areas, then we short a little bit for a few weeks, then we swing trade, then we short again once we lose support. We'll eventually catch a bottom. We'll start swing trading up, and then some of the swing trades that we get into will become the DCA entries of some of the greatest buys we've ever made. That's how this is going to work for the next 2-3 years if you stick with me. Whether we go into a bear market or not, it doesn't matter. If you have the longevity in mind, if you're ready to go the long haul with me, if you're ready to kick it with me for a few years and show up every single day to this live, or at least a couple times a week, and kind of ride with me through this moment in time as we take history by storm, all right? As we take history by storm, everybody, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. But hey, not financial advice. Nothing I do and say should be taken as such, okay? But I just want to point that out. Let's take a look at the weekly. To me, right now, weekly support technically has not been broken. Everyone's talking about the daily support, fine, but look, the weekly support line has not been broken for Bitcoin on the USD at 39,000. However, the short did play out as we told you it would. If you shorted the Bitcoin today, as we suggested the last few days, you'd be in the money in my trading group. Shout out to anyone that jumped into the short and made payday. Appreciate each and every one of you for showing up every single day. I woke up this morning. What is the first thing I did? What's the first thing I did this morning? Anybody? I want to see, after I said a prayer, went to the bathroom, okay? All right. What is the first thing I did this morning? Anybody? I want to see if people know me, how well you know me in the comment section. What is the first thing I did this morning? What's the first thing I did this morning? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And that is your time. Honey, water, and lemon. No, I made a Bitcoin update for my trading group. First thing I did a Bitcoin update for the trading group. First thing I do in the morning is for my trading group. All right? Bang, 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 right off the bat, because my business is my key. And I'm a businessman. I love it. I truly love owning my own business, and I will treat it like a baby in a manger for the rest of my life. And if you're in that group, I'm going to treat you like a baby in a manger. I'm going to take care of you the best I can. I'm going to put 110% into your 99 to make sure you get the most out of the trading group. All right? No trading group will connect with you the way we do. We'll give you 24 hour access basically. And I've been in other trading groups. You ask them about MetaMask, they'll tell you we don't do that. Google it. They really will. They'll tell you stuff like that. We don't do that here. We take you in with open arms. We do MetaMask. We do DeFi. I have farms going at all times. I take advantage of all, because right now you could be making 20% APR on your UST stablecoin, on Terra, or on Anchor. With Anchor stablecoin, I'm just saying. So the point of the story is there's money to be made out here no matter what's happening in the market. They've made such a robust ecosystem of decentralized finance that there's money out here. Hey, you could throw 10 grand into an account and make 20% API. I know not everyone has 10 grand, but I'm just saying. You could throw a grand. 20% APY is life-changing compared to what they're offering in the rest of the world here. Where do I get the info? I get paid this week. Really considering it. Cameron Perez. You should jump on it, man. We teach you so much for $99 a month. You'll learn how to stake your coins and get paid. You'll learn so much. I also have a DeFi course the first Friday of every single month coming up in May. How much would I need to start? $99, man. And if you pay $270 for 3 months, you make the $270 commitment, you pay in cryptocurrency, email cryptolifers@gmail.com. Especially right now, because if the market dumps, you're going to want to know how to short the market and take advantage. If the market rips, you're going to want to know when it's going to rip and how to find key support and resistance. My group is going to tell you that. If you go through all my past videos and watch, if you don't believe me, go find a sketchy situation in Bitcoin. Go look at the chart, find a sketchy week, and then go watch a few of my live streams during those areas. See how we took advantage. See how we got out before a dump. See how we got paid at the bottoms. You'll see it. It's all there to be seen. I have a track record. You can go check it out. It's all there. Everything is there. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com to jump on into the trading group as soon as you can. We will get you going, man. We will get you going. So here's Bitcoin in the weekly close. And I haven't taken a day off in 452 days. What stream is this? Stream number 452, I believe. No, the stream has never taken a day off. Every other streamer out there, I'm sure, has taken a day off, traveled, did something. I make sure somehow, some way to rearrange my life to never miss the stream. It's not going to happen. I would have to be dead in my doorknob, and I don't even want to say stuff like that. My wife hates that. So, Abdominal Rain Man, Spaghetti Rigetti, my man. This dip would be a great time for me to join. I was thinking all of what you just stated. I'm telling you right now. What's up, EJ? Shout out to all the moderators in the house. Appreciate each and every one of you. Love learning. Calderonster, East Jordan, Dustin Cava. Dustin, we love you, brother. Love you. Calderonster, my man. Everybody here. Zero Allegiance, my man Zero, every single time. Anku, Kootsy Bootsu, my dude. DJ Puerto Rock in the house. Love you, Puerto Rock. Can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Have some big plans. Big plans, baby. Super excited to see where we go together on the Dreamboat, man. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Shout out to David Kendall in the house. Dave, you just throwing you moderator status. Dave, you've been around. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to 195 people, 112 watchers. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Last week, we had 112 people liking before we even started the stream. Just because Bitcoin's down, people are getting lame. We got this, baby. We got this. Let's get the energy up. Bitcoin does not control your life. Do you wake up upset and depressed because of Bitcoin? No, you have a life. Your heart is still beating. You're still alive. You could eat food. You can breathe air. You can jump in the water. You can experience life, everybody. Do not let cryptocurrency steal your soul. Do not let it take everything from you so you got nothing. Push forward at the speed of light. Feel the vibration. Feel the energy. Know that you are everything you have. Nothing else makes you you but your energy and your vibrations. Not the money you have, not the crypto, not the Vault, not all of it. Vault Inu, let's get an update. We'll take a look at Vault. Shout out to Crypto Cash in the house. And let's take a look, man. I got something for my birthday from Wen Dizzle. Wen Dizzle, we love you. Look, go to legendshats.com. Go to Legends Hats. Check them out. Sent me this awesome hat. What I like about it is you can still see the chots through it. You can still see the chots through this awesome hat. And it says 33. So you got the 33 going. You can see the chots. Pretty cool. You have to love that, right? So you can see the chots through the hat. Gives you more charting. You know? Pretty awesome. The 33 comes through. It really does too, though. It's insanity, right? Look at that, though. The 33. You gotta love it. It's a green hat. Celtic green 33. Shout out to Wen Dizzle for the 33. Shout out, gave me a baby blue 23 hat as well. Also gave my wife a wealth bracelet, like a cool little Energy Muse bracelet. Very, very nice of you. My wife loved that. That was so nice of you to give something to the wifer. Wen Dizzle, we love you. Thank you so much. If you're out there, I'll keep bringing it up throughout the week. But thank you so much, anyone who sent birthday presents to the P.O. Box. That was very, very nice of you. We got alpaca stuff from Tahoe Alpaca. My man, Crypto Cash, we love you, brother. Thank you so much. And we got these hats from Wen Dizzle. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody here. 196 people watching, 122 likes. The only guy going live with Bitcoin dumps on your face every single week here for Bitcoin in the weekly candle closing. We don't take days off just because it's tough, just because it's hard. We're here for you every step of the way. Every step of the way. So look, we're still inside this inclusive channel. And until we break this channel, I'm not 100, we're in a bearish correction for sure. I don't know if we're going to start a multi-year bear market or not. We're going to determine that in the next few weeks. That's what we're going to come here. That's what we're here for. We're either going to catch bottoms here and end up with big moves, or we're going to get a fake out that ends up bringing us down here and then a big move. In my humble opinion, I think these are the two scenarios. I really don't see this happening for crypto. I do see world market issues. I see recession. I see pain. But again, let's take a look at what the Dow's doing right now. Down 126 points on the futures. It could be worse. Only down 90 points. That's not that bad, honestly. We could see some recovery on the Dow. We're going to take a look at the Dow too as well and show you what we see for the Dow. Isn't that cool how the hat now is completely white? It's insanity. You got to love it, though. You got to love it. It's pretty awesome. We'll take a look at a Volt update. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect to you and yours. All right. Now, let's do the magic. Let me show you how I do my magic. Let's break down Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell here. Let's see what we see. Let's break it down, all right? First thing you want to do is make weekly support, all right? Cool thing you can do is, let me show you quick shortcuts to labeling. So you can do here, you can make these lines here. Some people make different size, like colors, but you could just make these lines, 4 lines, right? Okay? You can right click here. You can hit setting. You can go to template, save as, and call this weekly support, right? No S needed. Weekly support, save that, right? Oh, actually, I messed up. You got to write it in first. So you type in weekly support here. Go to the, now copy that. I like to be, you got to make it. And now go to save as. And now hit that as weekly support. I'm going to hit a 1 there because I made a mistake, right? And I want to differentiate. So now if I just go to weekly support 1, hit OK, right? It's going to label that weekly support. You see that? Now I can make it, you want to make it something bright that you can see and make it a little bigger, okay? But now you could do that. And now you can do this, hit your settings, hit your templates, and just label your weekly supports. Oh, that's weird. Usually it saves that once you do it like that. You know what? I got to save the template again. So watch. See, now I'm teaching you and I'm making the mistakes. So now look, now we got to go to this and here you want to hit it again, copy it. Now you want to save as this template. Paste it again, weekly support. We'll call it the 2 now. Okay. And now when we right click, we'll hit the save as. And this is just saving you time in the long run when you're just getting your charts up. I do a lot of charting for a lot of different people, so this really helps out. So you can set the weekly support and then you can kind of dive deeper into the chart and see what else is going down. So like now we can go to the daily and like we still have weekly support labeled in the daily, which is interesting because you're going to see that these aren't really, they're different on the daily. Now the daily, we're dealing with this idea here, right? Which technically we broke trend in my humble opinion on the daily trend. The weekly is holding that line. So the weekly, we have to give it to it because they're going to look different. These are more candle bodied than they are wictage. So we're going to watch this. But right now, we could be getting the bearish retest and then a nasty dump to the downside, right? What we are looking at is the possibility of this being a bear flag. Measured move would just be the length of this area here to the downside. And so that's like the regular measured move. It'll take us to 31,000. All right, 32K actually about region. So again, that's on the table. That has to be something that you understand could happen. You can't just sit here and be like, no, we're too bullish. Everyone's buying Bitcoin. It's not. You have to be ready for these things. You have to be like, well, do I take my money and run? What levels do I care about? Will this ruin my big positions that I have open? Can I weather the storm for the next 2 years? Do I want to pay the short-term capital gains? Like, there's a lot of questions to ask. See, beginners get into trading and they don't realize how many questions they need to ask themselves. They get too deep. Next thing you know, they haven't asked every question. Now they have to answer all the questions at once, and they can't. They get overwhelmed. They let the portfolio sit, and eventually it turns to despair. This happens to a lot of different traders. This is the beginner's quarrel. This happened to me. Happens to almost any trader that gets in, because you don't know what you're biting into until you get in deep. Market shifts on you. You thought it was going to go so lovely like the last few times. Maybe you've been in it once or twice. You're still a beginner. Unless you have 10 years in the market, even at 10 years, you're still a beginner. 20, 30 years, I think you can eventually start to kind of gain some more knowledge. I've been trading since 2001 or 2004, like my first few trades. I started looking at the market in 01, got into college, but my first real trade, like, let's see, I got out of college in 05. I dabbled with stocks because one of my buddies was buying stocks when I was in college. Barely knew what I was doing, opened up my first real like brokerage account that I decided to actually trade in 08, around 08 when the housing crisis happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, I'm like 25 years old, right? And I just can't believe how much time has flown now. Since 2008, you're talking, it's insane. 15 years of my life I've been looking at markets and trading, and it's all added up now. For 9 years I traded the Toronto Stock Exchange, and I traded gold and silver ETFs all the time, and just the action, not even ETFs, but also just miners. I would just trade gold mining stocks and silver stocks. They would pump if they would take acquisitions over another company. I would read into it, see who they were buying. Then I'd be like, well, that company's been taking this much gold out of the ground a month. That's going to double their supply. Then if they double their intake, then they should go up in value in the stock price. I used to speculate on miners. I got pretty good at it, and that's kind of how I started trading. Then I got into trading cryptocurrency. I'm considering converting all to stablecoin. Can't afford to lose. Whatever makes you happy. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm not telling people to panic sell. But if you need to get yourself positioned in the right place, then that's what you're going to have to do. This is a possibility here on the daily. One thing that was good is the daily dumped on us pretty fast and didn't give us much leverage. Like, we're going a lot more sideways than up and down. Why? Because we're getting movements on the stochastics and less movement on price action. We're not dead in the water here for sure. There are some signs of bullishness. We're going to break both down. All right. Right now, the weekly is had a bearish cross and it's coming down. However, and it does suggest that it's highly likely we do sweep the 30K lows, 31K lows if this weekly keeps going. However, what's good about it is once the weekly's done, I mean, it's really the only time frame we have to worry about. The 2-week is extremely low, and I keep going over this. This always presents a beautiful buying opportunity when the 2-week is below this dotted line. Right here was a beautiful buying opportunity. Right here, both times, it was a beautiful buying opportunity. That was the pandemic low. Right here was the lowest Bitcoin ever was. Right here at that $3,000, I bought in there, I bought in there, I bought in here. I bought all these lows. Even down here, let's take it back to the past, and let's look at the 2-week chart. Like the last time it was really this low, we've only had it low in Bitcoin's like life cycle. This is insane, everybody. So you got to look at this. The 2-week chart for Bitcoin has only been this low, and this chart starts in June of 2010, right? Or July. So like this is a real Bitcoin chart, and you can see like 1, 2, I'll take these as a section, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, 8 times in Bitcoin's life you've had a chance to buy the lows. And this 2-week chart's telling you that like it's 38K to 27K because, the 2-week chart has some buffer. 10K probably doesn't matter to it. But what it's telling us and what it's saying is that it's highly likely that this has to be the lows for Bitcoin based on his history. And I'm just showing history. I'm not showing anything else. However, we do have the 21 and the 200 far apart. I always do say that's when you usually get a movement to the downside. All right. And we'll spy a weekly logarithmic chart in a second and kind of deep dive on that. And we'll get you guys up to speed. Shout out to everybody here. 243 people watching, 140 likes. Look what you did when you pumped up those likes. And now we get the people loving the knowledge. They're getting to see things that normal channels don't show. And I do this almost every single day, so come back for more every single day. We go over Bitcoin dominance, total, which is the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. Total 3, the entire market cap of all cryptos excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. And we give you the information you need to become a good and efficient trader when it comes to Bitcoin. It's not just technical analysis. That's what's the problem with crypto. It will take, I think, 4 to 5 good hard years to capture this market and be able to use it in your advantage. It's very rare just going to jump on in here and start swing trading to out the park. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry for people that want to jump on in and think they're going to become experts in a day. It does not work like that. It does not. It never has. It never will. Everything in life takes time. Everything in life is something you have to work at to get good at it. I don't care what it is. You cannot get good at anything worth getting good at over just easily, just by like slapping your fingers. People think you can watch a few videos and just skip yourself all the way into the work. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. So check it out. What I want to show you is I want to talk about like YouTubers today. And I was just looking at some YouTube, I was looking at all the YouTube thumbnails, right? And I just want to differentiate one YouTuber from everybody else. And I just kind of want to show you something. So let's look at what they're doing here. Look at me. Is Michael Saylor winning or is he drinking the Kool-Aid, right? That's my title. I'm trying to get some clickbait, people to ask that question, Questions are good for people to jump on in, right? But then you look, love puppy, Richard Hart loves puppies. He's just trying to do whatever. That's 2 weeks ago. Then you got Kite Live, right? You got all this other stuff here. Maybe this isn't. I had one that was showing me all of the crypto people. Let's type in like BitBoy. I just want to I hope this works because all right, so look, and we got all these different ideas here. And then if we click on like a BitBoy video, right? And we don't want to get copyright, so we're not going to play this, all right? We're not playing. But now we're just kind of scroll through what we see here. We got Jordan talking about it. Look, globalization, trading, Benzinga, pump or dump, right? A lot of them were scary. Like, are we going down this week? Are we going down to the downside? Dump, 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 dump. And then Crypto Loves popped up. And you know what Crypto Loves is? Let's take a look at Crypto Love. Freaking love this guy, man. Helped me so much. He's such an awesome guy. But take a look. Look, Bitcoin bull rocket 13 hours ago. So funny, right? Bitcoin, watch out. I'm just saying, So it's just funny. Everyone's kind of like, he's been pushing certain on-chain data for a long time now. He got me into Cardano at 2 cents. I'll never forget it. He broke down a lot of science to me when I first got on the market. I had no idea what was going on. He does simple, awesome videos every day. They're like 5 to 7 minutes long. He knows exactly how to hit the sweet spot. He gives you exactly what you need. He's funny. He's entertaining. And he's also like your big brother in a way. So jump on in and watch Crypto Love whenever you get a chance. He's awesome. He's super funny. He's a beautiful person. And he's changed many people's lives. I wouldn't be here without him. So if you like my channel, you're going to love his channel. Check out Crypto Love whenever you get a chance. All right. So anyway, shorted 49% profit from this afternoon. My man. I have a super spotty service, y'all. When Dizzle. Crypto Love has the best t-shirts in crypto. Yes, he does. He is a trip. Trevor, me too. Please, you guys are funny. Nothing works like that. That's part of modern society's problem. The need for instant gratification and satisfaction. Exactly. You have to research it, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Low price action sounds like a great buying opportunity. I hope it goes to 10K or less so I can afford a whole Bitcoin. Big gains will follow a big dip. That's the thing. Everyone's worried. Legend, man, that hat looks good. Keep up the good work. You are helping people in so many ways. Legends Hats, we love you, man. Thank you, Legends Hats. We love you, man. Thank you for the hats, bro. You're the man, dude. Sorry I can't show the actual color because I got the green screen thing on, but one day we'll show that, Every day is a good day to buy Bitcoin. Trevor, you're the smart man. I like what you're saying. I like what that man just said. I think he's an intelligent individual. But again, not everyone has, because that's a simple, see what he just said is simple, but not many people get it. Not many people get it. So anyway, we just showed you that the 2-week chart is hungry for gains. And we just, something that we had to go over, that 2-week chart was hungry for gains. I'm buying Bitcoin whenever I get the chance, whenever it looks ugly, whenever it's nasty, I'm getting into Bitcoin. You want to go to the trading alternative.me. You want to check out this crypto fear and greed index, and you want to use this to your advantage. Ooh, low 20s is a good time. Extreme fear, get it down to 10. $8, get it into the 8. Anything from 7 to 10, I will be forced to buy like $2,000 to $3,000 immediately. So I get excited. I knew my mindset was changing when I got depressed when this got up here, because that means the market's changing on you and starting to rip. It got into the neutral zone. Like, look, last month it got to 51 in neutral. And I was like, oh, that stinks. Those are my chances to buy Bitcoin are gone now. You really want to be buying Bitcoin down in the fear zone. Like, as it gets lower, I increase my buys. Here's when I start for 2 to 500. Here's when I go to 1,000, 2,000. Here's when I go to 4,000, 5,000, and if we ever go to 7, 5, or 6, I mean, I would just back up the truck. You know what I'm saying? This thing's been deadly accurate. And it's been very nice. Whenever it gets out here, you take some profits. The fear, they tells you when you're in heavy greed, and it's been spot on for a while. I used to think this thing didn't work, but you know what? I tested it. It's been working pretty nice, and it's a simple indicator. You just go over here, and when you're like, oh, we have fear? Oh, I buy a little Bitcoin then. And you can't go overboard. There could be a worse crash coming. You never know. That's not when you jump in for 10K. Again, don't take my advice. You do whatever makes you happy. That's not when I jump in for 10K. That's when I begin to nibble, though. I definitely begin to nibble. I allocate a bag for exactly, I'm like, I got 6K for Bitcoin. And it's going to take me 4 months to load up. I'm going to go little by little by little by little by little. I might do it again with another account. It depends. But the whole point of the story is that I'm always adding to the BTC bag. Always adding. Send them the super chats if you want some TA ideas. Do the right thing. $1 or $2 doesn't matter. We smash it on a Sunday night. Like the button on the left. Can you take a look at Doja Law on Mars? Elon chart Sam. Altcoin season commencing soon. Not a fan of clickbait, to be honest. Pretty genuine, honest titles. Get cash ready now. Super chats. NYM. There's other ways to earn in the crypto space, to like crypto debt and crypto credit cards, lending, mining, shorting, whatever. If there's a will, there's a way. I'm happy that Bitcoin is going down. I am buying altcoins. My man, Hamza Rahman. Salam alaikum, my man. 251 watching, 158 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Gurpai, man, thank you for saying that. I love you. Let's look at MVM and Volt in a second. We will take a look at those. So we're looking at the daily, right? So we looked at the weekly, we looked at the 2 week, all right? Weekly's coming down. It could have been worse. Right? And it may get worse, but you know what? Bitcoin is a risk on asset, and everyone thinks, oh, it's just like the S&P, but come on, man, it's scarce. Anyone that thinks it's just going to move like everything else doesn't understand what it is. That's the beauty of why everyone who knows what it is going to get rich. You don't want people to understand it. Today I went to a class for gun safety, and I was there, and there was a bunch of 26-year-old kids. I was like, well, how old are you guys? I was like, you guys buy Bitcoin? They're like, nah, it's too unstable. Like, it doesn't seem like it could go up or down. It's really not the... And I'm like, are you really serious, bro? I almost took them aside. I was like, bro, you don't realize, it's the scarcest asset in the world, and soon you're not going to be able to get your hands on it. And they didn't get it. And as I walked away, you know what my brain said to me? And my brain chuckled, and I said, that's how you know you're going to be a multimillionaire, because they don't get it. If they were like, yeah, we're buying Bitcoin, we get it, blah, 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 maybe oh, maybe I should be getting out right now. When most of the masses don't get something, it usually means you're on it. You're on spot, I bought Bitcoin now. I'm rich in firewood and chickens. Dan, I like what you just said, because you got what you need. You can eat the eggs, and you can stay warm with the firewood. You got the few essentials. You got warmth, and you got food. You can live on eggs. You really can if you had to. If you had to get through a year on eggs, you could do it. There's protein. There's enough in there. And if you got eggs, I'm sure you have access to some type of growing system, and you can get yourself growing some vegetables too as well. Should I convert Anchor for JSMY? I can never tell you what to do, my friend. I would never tell you what to do. You got to answer those questions on your own, my friend. Don't clickbait me. Don't bait me like that. It's not cool. If I went to 10K, I would buy it all at once. I'd have to buy it in pieces. I wouldn't buy it all at once. I'd have to buy it in pieces. Facts. Cali Croc Doc, my man. Shout out to you, my man. I see a lot of new people on the stream. Cali Croc Doc. Harvey Kaplan, egg salad all day long, baby. Looking for an entry on Near, Tree City West. We'll take a look at Near if you throw in a super chat for the man. Let's look at NYM and Volt Inu. Shout out to everybody here on the Sunday night live stream. Nobody does the Sunday night weekly stream like we do every single week here, every single Sunday night. And we haven't taken a day off in 450 some odd days. I can't even, let me see the number. I lose track of the time. 453 days. Unbelievable. That's insanity. I can't believe that. How does someone stream every day for 453 days without taking a day off? How is that even possible? That sounds absurd. I wouldn't even believe that if someone told me that. Yes, sir. Left LA, sold the house, and got a 6-acre ranch, chicken, sheep, garden, the whole nine. Dude, where are you, man? I'm farming crypto and farming cannabis. All I need, ye. Yo, where are you, man? I would love to visit you. If you would like it, I want to come visit you. Do my show in these awesome places. I'm going to live off my homegrown watermelons this summer. It's going to be my greatest summer. Give thanks for this warmer growing zone. Calderon Store, I love you, man. I got to visit you too, man. I know if I spent like a few days with each of you guys, you would teach me so much about how to benefit my life, how to grow. That's my plan, is to give back to each and every one of you and then to visit you all and then have you teach me how to better my life, how to grow the right foods, how to do the right things. I was a city boy for too long, and I have the yearning to be back in the country. I'm looking for a farm in New Hampshire. That's the next step, everybody. I'm looking for a farm in New Hampshire. Wendizzle, thank you for the hat. Legends Hats, thank you for the hats. Legends Hats, check out Legends Hats, everybody. I just wanted to plug the site if I could. LegendsHats.com. Get your game on. Check it out. Legends Hats. The player you grew up with. Shop now. And it's they're the color and the number. So they're off license, but they're actually pretty awesome. I actually like the fit. I like the look, and I like what I'm doing here. I got the 33 Bird. You know what I'm saying? And you know it. But you can get the 23 Michael Jordan. And stay tuned for more. But they got some cool hats. Check them out. Legends Hats. Legends Hats. Wear a hat of a legend. Brett Favre in stock now. Check it out today. Legend Hats. I got one on right now. 33 Bird hat, baby. Can't get a 33 Bird hat anywhere this cool. Check it out. So daily did break support, and we could be seeing a nasty bearish retest, and we still have momentum to the downside. And you know what? That 4 hours is on you now. It really is. And I have to be like that is a shoulder, that is a head, and that is a right shoulder. The dump is probably about to begin. Measured move will take us even down to about, let's see here, a little past that weekly support, about 35,000. If we get lucky, we can shave to 36K possibly. But that's a head and shoulder for sure. You flip that upside down. How many times did we play that to the upside? Many. So we can't lie to ourselves when we used it one way and not the other. However, doesn't mean it has to happen every single time. Look at this, shoulder, head, and a bit of a kind of a shoulder there, and did not play out to the downside. So there's a 32% chance that we don't dump, but it's highly likely based on the stochastics RSI. Stochastics RSI lead you to water. They kind of give you what you need. And right now they are pointing to the downside. The only hope is that this would flip on us. Why would it flip on us? The 15-minute was extended and pinned. The 1 hour was extended and pinned down below this dotted line. It just had to give us a reversal. Are we getting that? We're slightly getting that. The 1 hour has pushed down and suggesting that maybe we do get a bounce to the upside. I'm going to take a look at this one more time, but it suggests that maybe, just maybe, we try to bounce back up. However, this is a bear flag that broke to the downside. Look at this. Bear flag that broke to the downside. We talked about this all day today. I drew an M pattern there. This thing fell to the downside. This is what I showed my trading group all day long. I suggested that this short was going to go to the downside. I don't post shorts. Like, I'm not a huge shorter on Bitcoin. I'm just a trader. I tend to be very accurate when I post a short. I posted a short for Bitcoin, and I said this to my group too. I'm like, you kind of want to, I don't want to say I'm the greatest Bitcoin trader in the world, but you kind of want to listen when I'm telling you Bitcoin's going to go down. Right? You kind of want to because I've been I think over 80% accurate with my Bitcoin accuracy. Like when look, Bitcoin's struggling today on the 4 hour. I'm suggesting it's going to dump to the downside here. What time was this when I'm posting this? You can see this is at 9:30 a.m. this morning, right? Bitcoin sitting at 39,497. Highly likely you're going to get a dump to the downside out of this flag. What exactly happened? Well, let's look at that flag on Bitcoin on the 4 hour, right? And vamoosh, you got the dump exactly as I suggested you would, without no fluff, no nothing. And that's why people love my trading group. I wake up every single morning and give you a Bitcoin update, and I am 80%, I think even sometimes 90% accurate with the direction. I can't tell you exactly where it's going to go in the next 2 weeks, and I can't predict Bitcoin, but I'm damn good at the local price action. From the 1 hour to the 4 hour, I could kind of give you, and so I swing trade the market based on how Bitcoin goes. And so if you join my trading group, you get updates on Bitcoin right when I wake up in the morning. First thing I do, Like, usually before I even see my wife, because she wakes up with the baby, I'm downstairs doing my updates, right? Then I start my day. I do my trades. Look what I'm doing. You know, then I look for the altcoin trades, and I start looking through the other things. Then my charters go in, and, man, best in the biz, man. Thank you. I will Lieutenant Dan this straight through the hurricane, baby. Come take a wild ride to the top. Shout out to Bill McDonough, my man. Zero Legion. So basically, if you begin staking at the current prices and prices go below what you begin staking at, then basically you'll be at a loss until price goes back above original entry. It depends. Sometimes you stake enough to get break even, but it's not good. You definitely don't like it when the price goes down against you. You know, it's not a good look. So there's your short to the downside. You know, highly likely that was going to occur. It was pretty obvious to us that that was going to happen today. Stochastics told us. They told us 1 hour is going to roll on you. 4 hour didn't look good. And there's more room to the downside, as we've shown you. Like, I would not be surprised if we see 36K. Okay? I would not be surprised if we see 36K. 15-minute could save the day. Sometimes that's the one time frame that could do something miraculous and absolutely. I've seen it all, everybody. I've seen it all. I've seen it actually V-shape recovery itself all the way back up into the pattern. Do this, and then, you know, and they wreck all the shorts right now that are jumping on in. And this brings us back to the upside. Whether you're shorting or longing, you definitely want to use 3 commas. Check out 3 commas in the link below. Unbelievable. I love 3 commas. If you're not using 3 commas, I think you're missing out on an amazing experience. You can use it for free to get acclimated. 1 smart trade for free. And then once you're hooked, you're going to love it. You're going to want to give them your $14 a month. You're going to be like, why not? Gives you everything out there. Look, the key was the only thing hot today out of the whole portfolio. Market was bearish as all, and it was just a nasty market today. Smart trade feature is amazing. Learn how to get in and out of trades the easy way, the smart way, the intelligent way. Even get signals sent to you. They like True, CRV. We'll take a look. They're trying to say CVC, BTC. We'll take a look at that as well. Let's see. I don't really trade their signals, I'll be honest with you, but they do promote the idea that they do have some signals there. Smart trade feature is how you get in and out of trades. You can set your limit order. You can set a take profit. You can set a stop loss all at once. Then you can enter the trade all together. See it nice and neat and complete. Nowhere else does this as nice as 3 commas. Your dashboard connects to all your exchanges in one place, so you don't have to sign into every single exchange. You can see your entire portfolio at once. Link in the description below. 3 commas will change your mind if you look at the subscription. Also, if you use my link, you will have a 50% discount on the yearly subscription. You won't get that anywhere else. So if you use my link, you'll get a better deal than anywhere else. If you want to start for free, jump on in. It's free forever for 1 active smart trade. Get acclimated, get into it. I'm telling you right now, you will absolutely love the discount on the yearly price if you jump in using my link. We love 3 commas. I don't affiliate with many people, and I absolutely love 3 commas. Bitcoin USD is, look at that. It's trending right here. It's trending right here on Twitter. Funny. My new favorite Bitcoin indicator this year. Bitcoin has bounced every time it hit the 650 moving average. I expected to bounce at 37.5. Look, bounce, 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 bounce. It's pretty interesting. There's some bullish, there's some bearish factors out here, and there's some interesting takes on it all. What am I? You know what? I keep DCAing. I just keep buying Bitcoin because you know what? At the end of the day, if I keep doing that, I can say I bought the bottom. If I don't, I might miss the bottom. And you don't want to miss the bottom, baby. You want to be able to get the best prices in the game and be one of the long-term holders of BTC and know that you made it. And honestly, I know it's thing, but I'm like, you know, everyone's competitive. And, you know, Tom Brady's competitive in his field. I am competitive when it comes to Bitcoin. Like, I do want to get the best possible prices. I do want to win the most. Like, I do want to see if I can really, really take the most opportunities out of the market possible. So, you know, I want to go hard. I want to go hard, and you know what? There's no other way but showing up every single day, putting your best foot forward, and taking advantage of the market when you can. If I'm going to become a YouTuber, I'm going to go into cryptocurrency for a living, then I'm going to give it 130%, everybody. And I know each and every one of you, too. Thank you for showing up to the live. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude to each and every one of you. So, bearish tones for Bitcoin. Can we bounce to the upside? There's a chance. Let's watch the 15. And the 50 minutes is going to tell us whether there's more downside. It's pretty simple. Right now, what do I do when we're bullish? I project a flag, right? And I suggest that the price action has to touch the 21-day moving average before it can move to and continue to the upside, right? So this is what we're seeing. This is just what we're seeing. We're building the idea for the next move. And then the 21-day moving average will have to probably come and touch the price action. Let's flip this back to regularity, and that's what's going to happen. The 21 is going to come down here. Price action will touch it, and then we might get a dump to the downside. If we cannot break back into this pattern, it's likely we're going to see more downside. It's just simple. So right now, we're going to reset here on the Stokes. The Stokes get up here, and you don't break a previous high. You stay on a flag like this, short the sucker. So 2 hours from now, we probably have a likely short coming at us and more downside, okay? That's based on the probability of what I'm seeing. I'm building the idea now, and when the idea plays out into my favor, I take advantage of the short. I'm ahead of the trade because I've seen this trade 100,000 times in my life. Maybe not that many, but a lot. And so my brain's able to build the scenario because I've seen the scenario based on how the stochastics react. I've seen the stochastics RSI now for 5 straight years, every single day of my life without a day off. Like, I don't play games. When you hear it from me, you hear it from the horse's mouth. This is exactly what's going down. I have backtested this indicator for thousands of hours of my life. Okay? When I look at someone and I tell them something, it's usually because I've spent a lot of time on it. I don't play games with my voice and with what I teach people. Okay? And I know it gets a little intense with me because I get intense because that's how passionate I am about being finite about the information I teach. I know that if you backtest this theory and you go through it yourself, you'll see the same things that I'm teaching you. It's simple. It's very simple strategy. You mark your support and resistance line, right? Right when you make one. Let me show you. I'm going to actually go to a new chart and we're going to backtest this theory. I'm going to give you a teaching moment right now. Stay tuned for this. This will blow your mind. You're going to want to see this because this is going to change the way you look at the market. So watch this. You're looking at the 4-hour time frame, all right? Let's go to this where we began here, even the 1-hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour is the best example. So you're sitting here. Now, one thing I want to teach you is this. The beauty of this is why this experiment works is because in every experiment in science, you need what's called a control and a variable. Science, what it does is it keeps the control flat and then it changes the variable. Through that, you're able to see variations between each plot sample size plot, and through the sample plot size, you're able to determine the variations, the standard deviations between the points of the systems of points, and you're able to find out what's going on, right? So price action, so stochastics always go up and down. You see what I mean? They always go up and down from dotted line to dotted line. That's your control in this system. Now, price action doesn't though. Price action goes up. And every time it makes this high, it makes this high. Makes this high, it makes this high. Makes this high. So what I do is a very simple strategy. When I see the Stokes coming back up, I then project the idea of where my resistance is. If price action goes lower or at it and then can't hit it, and I see the Stokes curling, and it's likely that's going to be a flag, and then you take your measured move, that's going to dump on you. Like, so stochastics will show you, like, oh, you didn't break previous resistance, it's time to short. The stochastics will lead you to water. It's very simple, everyone. Like, it's a very, like, I'm not a genius that I shorted today. It was a pretty simple way to take the market down. Okay? Now, price action can also go sideways. And that's where it just mimics the stochastics. And that's fine, right? That could be a bear pennant, bear flag. Either way, sideways action. And then price action can go up. Either way, what's happening is these hills are matching each time. And that's why the control of stochastics is giving me the skill to short the market. Let's go back in time now and let me show you how I use this in real time. You guys should record this and like use it. You could, like, people charge money for what I'm about to show you guys. Like, literally, guys online would charge you thousands of dollars to teach you this. I'm dead serious. I am not lying. The fact that I'm showing you this is ridiculous. Most people will be like, yo, man, why are you giving away stuff for free every day? You know why? Because I could die tomorrow, and then I could be remembered as an amazing person, and then another person will become amazing, and then the light and the vibration will continue through the earth, and I don't have to worry about who I am. And when I go to my maker and I see God, I know I did what I had to do. And so that's why I give away free information, because I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if I can give that information away tomorrow. I may not be alive. I fell through a glass door. I talk about this all the time, bleeding through my main artery and my wrist all over the place. It was gross. It was disgusting. Blood everywhere. If you don't like blood, get squeezy. It was blood blushing out of me everywhere. Look at the size of that scar now. Blood all day long. I had to hold it myself and run through the projects, 99th Street and 1st Avenue, go to Metropolitan Hospital in Manhattan, kick through the doors of the emergency room and scream, I'm going to die. I've probably told this 20 times in the live, but I tell it because I understand your time is valuable, because my time was almost taken from me. And when your time is almost taken from you, you don't play with it anymore. All right? And that's why I give free information, because I give a damn. All right? Because I give a damn. All right? So, and that's why I'm not the same YouTuber that you saw last week. All right? So look, let's go back in time here and let me show you what I'm seeing. So now let's go back to the experiment that I'm talking about. Here's our control, the up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down on the stochastics. Here's our price action, right? Let's go back in time and see how this behaved. After the dump and the initiation dump, we came back. This is our next resistance point. This is where we need to get it. Bulls have to break back above this to remain bullish. It's simple. It's simple. This has to make a shoulder, a head, and another shoulder, and then break on out and start making higher highs. If it doesn't do that, we're in a downtrend, and we have to start shorting the downtrend. It's that simple, everybody. So this is going to come up and roll over. That's going to be this rollover, one. So we're going to watch that rollover. So that rolled over on us, right? It's going to try to make a second attempt and probably roll over again. When you keep hitting this resistance, you now make your resistance line. This is now your resistance. You realize we couldn't get above, we couldn't get above, we couldn't get above. Bulls need to break above this. Look, it was resistance right here. That's why it's coming into play. We bounced there, we bounced there. Now you can see that this level has been an area we've dealt with before. So now when you get rejected by this and you can't make it through, right? And look, then again, you tried one more time, you could not. Easy short right there when you're starting to roll. Now, you don't have to short yet. You can keep watching it, but the 4 hour is really going to teach you when to short. What you're going to see is the 4 hour is going to roll to the upside here. What you need is the 4 hour needs to break back above these support regions. If this 4 hour just plays games and then starts to roll here or here, I mean, that's an easy short in the market. So we watched this, and the 4 hour came to the top side and didn't make it through and started to roll. I mean, there's your short. That's when you start to enter. The 1 hour will also dedicate the same idea. You look, all day you try to get above it. You couldn't. The Stokes kept resetting, but you could never get above the previous left high. Stokes will teach you that the momentum is dying on you. The constant, does everyone get what I'm saying? Can I get someone out there to say, yo, I understand 100% what you just said? If you're confused, let me know too as well, because that's okay. You're good, you. Hey, Sam, on point as always. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. Get those daily indicators reset. That's usually a great time for setups. A lot of new faces in here tonight. Join the Lifer family. Take your crypto journey to the next level. You will love it. Bob Franklin, 100%. Amen. Thank you for showing this again. Wen Dizzle, this is how I trade. Matt Cohn, I understand 100%. 333, I understand. Super chats, NMY and Volt, easy to understand, 100%. Super chats for the TA deep dives. Entiendo. I love it, man. It's the Stoke RSI with divergences. Yes, it is, 100%. One more time, please. Jose Juan, I understand 100%. I wish someone would said this to me for the first year. I was getting wrecked. Shout out to Calderonster. I love you. 100%. Amen. 100%. 110%. 100%. Easy to understand. That knock life. That momentum transfer on the weekly is visible on the Lificator. I love you. You're the man, dude. Yo, call it the Lificator, man. I love it. Sign up for the class today. Book an appointment, and you'll love it. There's a link right there from Wen Dizzle. Very well explained. I'm on the path of learning already, and that even helped me learn one more piece of it. Nick's my man. I love you. Thinking I'm going to sell some of my ETH to build my USDT bag for DCAing over the next 2 years. Hit the like button, people. This scam wick down and reversal right before that dump was tricky. Produce the Gains, 100% understood. Thank you so much for the 199 just for saying that. I love you, Produce the Gains. You're the man, dude. And your trading group, do you go over Ethereum? Every single day, we go over all sorts of coins every day, man. I don't go over Ethereum constantly, but I go over it a lot. 33333, got it. Yes, man, the lemons helped a lot at ESP for someone who cannot afford expensive courses. The lessons help a lot. I love you, man. That's why we try to teach, man. We know not everyone has the money to get up out. We're trying to help everybody get up out of that. I made it out, so I'm trying to get everybody out. I got out of prison. I took the little spoon and I crocked through the wall, and now I got the little hole, and I dug out the hole, and now I'm trying to get everybody out that hole. I'm like, come on, baby, come on, come with me, baby. I'll take you where you want to go. I will drag you to success. If you want it, just come with me. I will drag you with me. Just give me some time. Join my trading group and give me some time. I'll take you to the top. If anything, I will instill confidence in you. You will change as a person. You will believe in yourself. You'll realize that you are a beautiful, beautiful being created by God, and you're an amazing person. I'm going to rewatch that a few times, but we're with you. Shout out to Chris Wade, crushing it. Alex Papa in the Stochastics RSI. It's a derivative of the RSI to use for more clarity than just using the RSI. Calderonster is a monster. Exactly what he is. Sending this. Yeah, my wife doesn't like me using monster, killing, She wants to change my usage of words lately, and I'm 100% with her. She wants me to use positive affirmations throughout all my verbiage. I'm with her 110%. So look, we stopped at this double bottom here. That was the last place that you would stop. People took profits there. People were like, maybe we will hedge, and we did hedge. How do we figure out whether we're going down? Smaller time frames are going to lead us to the water. Again, we can make a flag here on this 7-minute. Same thing that we're watching here. So we're going to be preemptive, make a flag. We're going to watch this. If this 7-minute cannot get above this resistance point, it's highly likely we're going to roll over. So this 7-minute comes up here and we roll, and you don't get above this and start making some type of higher low, you're going to roll over in the smaller time frames. That's going to lead to the bigger time frames to continue to go down, and we still have momentum in the 4-hour. 36K is definitely on the cards. I just got to put that out there. Especially heavy volatility on a Sunday night into Monday morning. It's the worst time to trade in your life. Worst time to trade in your life is Sunday night into Monday morning. Heaviest volatility any day. Most unpredictable day of trading in the markets. Hands down. All right. So sad to say we are seeing the dumpage. But we're here for the long haul, everyone. We're not here for the little baby. You know, we do swing trade the 4-hour and the 1-hour. I like to swing trade. The sad thing is you might watch my channel one day and be like, oh, this guy's a day trading maniac. And like, because it looks the such. But then you watch my channel the next day and be like, wait, he dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin since 2017? Like, oh, he's a long-term investor. Oh, he's one of those too. Oh, he's not just a day trader. He actually holds trades for like 5 years at a time and tries to make bank. Oh, he's in for like long-term wealth. Like he's trying to change his life forever. Oh, okay. You know. Shout out to Crypto Muser in the house. What's up, fam? Appreciate each and every one of the moderators coming on in. Crypto Muser, Calderonster, Wendizzle, East Jordan, Love Learning, Zero Allegiance, and all my beautiful, beautiful people here. Anku, Kutsi Butsu, Stack McChange, Philippe, Wayne Mustafa, and all the awesome, awesome other people too. Every one of you. Frank Conklin, Scotty Seiss, Pelagic 6, Dimitri Gordon, Scott Buscher. Every one of you. Dimitri, love you. Denise Ankin, Kevin Ash. Unbelievable. Produce the Gains. Nick's my man. Nice shirt. Crypto Muser. Thanks, man. Love you, brother. LL Bean, man. You know, I got this shirt. I was cold in a restaurant the other day, like a year ago almost, and I just went and bought a shirt. I was like, I need something to be warm in the restaurant. I was like, let me just buy this shirt. Sub Cal and Jordan. Thank you, Moz. Thank you, Lifer. Always keep it at 110%. So it's highly likely we're going to see more dumpage here. The 7-minute is going to lead us to slaughter. It's lead to the water, but it's going to lead us to slaughter. All right. Now, is there hope for a reversal? I mean, we got to wait for this 4-hour to figure itself out. It could curve on us. There's a chance, but right now we're going to watch the smaller time frames. They're going to lead us to really what's going to be happening here. They're going to show us like what's going down. All right. Right now, this 5 minutes is suggesting we're about to roll over even more. I mean, so 5 minute doesn't look good. Let's take a look at the short BTC3S that we put out earlier today and throughout the week. We've been on and off the short basically the whole week. Once I start shorting Bitcoin, listen, because I'm a long-term holder and I don't like to short Bitcoin. I don't. So look, here's my short played out beautifully and perfectly as suggested. Not a lot of gains though, which is sad, you know. Felt like we could have gotten more, but you know, at least there's 5% gains actually from entry. 18, 8%, 9% gains. And my whole point of the story is at least you're not losing. You're in my trading group. You're going to switch to stable coin at the proper time. Then you're going to see a bunch of traders in my group beginning to short. Again, you're going to have to learn your trading style. And if it fits your trading style and you know what's going on, then you can jump in with us. But how do you learn how to ride the horses with the cowboys if you're not out in the field with the other cowboys? How you becoming one of us if you don't hang out with one of us? How are you going to become a trader if you don't hang out with the traders? Short the sucker, man. And we shorted the sucker, did we not? Who shorted the sucker today? Everyone put up a 1 or a 333 if you shorted the sucker today and you made some money. All right. Thank you for the 222 Lifer likes, fam. Blue team banging on them. Asia market's not looking good. Nope. Let's take a look at the Dow down now 156, getting redder. The Dow down now 200 points. It's getting, slaughtered. It's getting slaughtered. Honestly, I saw something that kind of sparked me. The Fed putting up a bunch of gates around the Fed. Are they expecting some type of civil unrest? We don't know, but that's something interesting to see. Why is the Fed stacking gates around them You can check it out. This guy, Wall Street Silver. He's like, I just like silver is what he said. I don't know him. I'm not like a fan. Like, I don't know who he is really. I just saw this earlier today. I don't know where it is. NASDAQ, that's funny. Now I don't see it. But look at that. Now accepting gold and silver in Bridgewater, Mass. Now accepting gold and silver as payment method. I mean, that's pretty nuts. I've never seen that. That's right near my house here in Boston. It's pretty crazy. Look, Beijing's largest district is undergoing mass routine PCR testing beginning tomorrow. COVID, most residents are interpreting as a sign of imminent. Oh gosh, Look at the empty. This is stores in China. They got nothing in them. People are panicking. They drill you shut and don't let you out. Like, it is nuts, man. Anyway, I can't even see the footage they put out recently. It's kind of crazy. It's not there anymore. That's really weird. Anyway, follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. We got 5,000 followers and growing. Also, go to my website. Check me out at CryptoLifer.io. Brand new, awesome website. Well, it's 3 months now, but it still feels new to me. Check it out. Learn something. Get a free cheat sheet. Hit this download button. Get a free trader cheat sheet at your disposal. Just give us your email. Get locked in there. And this is actually going to blow your mind. That cheat sheet's awesome. And then you can print it out. It's actually nice and cool colored. You can laminate it. And you can be cool. Like one of the lifers. That's the lifer guide to trading. Quick little guide to keep you on your toes, keep you ready to go, right? Tune into the Lifer Show every single day. Join the circle. Also, read the articles that I wrote about Bitcoin and what is Web 3.0. These articles will blow your mind. Check them out. So there's the short for Bitcoin. We called it earlier this morning. If you're in my trading group, this was posted to the trading group, right? Many times too. And I said I'm still on the BTC short, right? Look, possible short for Bitcoin here. Posted at 9:10 p.m. When? Yesterday. Right? So, and there you go. It's right there by the trading group. And we hit it for gains. So we hit gains no matter what's going on in the market. We hit gains. Shaq Jersey 33. Send in the super chats for a TA and a deep dive. Super chats NYM, Volt, and ApeCoin. Let's take a look at NYM and see what it's doing. A new coin that came out on KuCoin recently, right? Now, new coins don't do well when Bitcoin's uneasy. I'll tell you that. All right, so brand new coin, see what it did. It's trying to bottom out here, but rounded bottoms do pay the bills. Some of these have been doing amazing things. Can it find itself here? What I suggest is, does it do this? Eventually, does it make a cup and handle? Something like that, and then we see it boom out. It's interesting, just something to think about and project into the future, right? MYM, though, I'd be very iffy right now with the way Bitcoin's going. That's why right now I focus on Bitcoin, trading some of the premier coins on the, right now when Bitcoin's in this shop, I only trade 3L and 3S tokens back and forth until Bitcoin find its way. Then I start jumping back into the alts and swing trading altcoins. But right now, and I have a system for this, and we actually have a system to get through all different types of the market. And we've been through them all in the last 2 years now. We've been through bull runs to the upside. We got out of it. We started in a bear run, right? We were down, and my channel started in September of 2019. So we started down in the bear run. We came out, we traded up all the way up to 60K. We took the corrections. We bought back into the correction. We traded back up to 70K. We found the bearish divergence. We said that it was going to come down. We called in my channel, we called the downtrend. It was very simple. At this point, I was very good at trading divergences, and it was obvious to me that we had bearish divergence and we were going to come to the downside. What do I mean by that? Well, we just went to the weekly chart, because at this point, I've been using the weekly so much, I was a lot better at it than I had ever been. And boom, right? And swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. And that gave us bearish divergence, told us that we were going to come to the downside. We were also high on the weekly chart. And I'm a stochastics RSI trader. And when I'm high on the RSI on there, I don't get in. That's the worst time. I DCA and I like to buy down here. And that coincides when the fear and greed index is low. So look, where we are now, you see that we're getting into fear and greed index, back to the low point, getting back into the 20s and the down. And you're seeing that the weekly's coming down. The weekly is usually low when the fear and greed index is at its lowest. And these two combined is how I've made most of my money in my lifetime. I'm telling everybody right now, it's been a very simple trade. I DCA into Bitcoin whenever the stochastics go below the dotted line. And whenever that fear and greed index is super extended. And so I bought down here a lot. You saw me. I did it on the channel all the time. When they rushed into Ukraine, I said, I'm buying the fear right now. I don't give a dang. When they, 30K, 31K, 32K, and I have all the buys to do it, and I've done it all live on camera. A lot of these other guys do this and this and this. I don't see them open the wallet, and I don't see them buy one Satoshi in front of you. I really don't. We believe they have it. We want to see it, but are they making all their money on Bybit? Maybe they're making all their money off of each and every one of you losing or winning. We don't know, but are they making their own money? Are they actually, are they putting their money where their mouth is? We don't know. We don't know. At least when you join my trading group, you're behind someone that puts their money where their mouth is. Someone that you can look them dead in the face and know, you know what? That dude shows me what he does. That dude doesn't play games. There's too many people playing games out here. I'm telling you right now, we got to clean up. We got to clean it up. We got to clean it up. So again, I'm bullish. The only thing that keeps me bullish is the fact that this trend line hasn't broken on the weekly. Clean as day, it hasn't broken. Like, I'm not playing games here. Like, I'd be playing games if this thing has broken on the weekly, but it really has not. It has not. Look at it. I mean, I'm not lying here. So until this breaks on the weekly, it's still a trend line that holds trend. Like, hands down. Like, it's still a trend line holding its trend. Bitcoin being Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So I just, I'm pointing that out. Just pointing that out. And honestly, is that gonna, the spider lines start playing with you? But there you go. See? That's that diagonal support or resistance. And then what you can kind of do, and this is what I've been saying Bitcoin's been in. It faked its way out. It faked its way back in on the weekly chart. And any day now, this thing's going to flip bullish. And you could see it rip. I think it decouples from the stock market and becomes an off-risk asset, not an on. I believe people start realizing they're not going to get enough of it. It's going to start leaving the exchanges. And I shouldn't use the word I think, but I'm prophetizing that Bitcoin will become more scarce and people are going to freak out. Again, if it breaks this level, I'll change my tune and it could make a bearish retest down to the 30K lows. And then if it breaks 30K, we could see 26, 25, even a wick down to 16, 17K. I don't think if we go that low, it'll ever, again, the 200-day moving average is the lowest price ever goes. Assume that's going to be the bounce there. And I don't see us going lower than 25,000. The fact that we're 13,000 from the low is very soothing to me. It lets me know that oh man, we're closer to the bottom than the top at this point for Bitcoin. And I think the world markets have way more to come down. So in my opinion, from the TA alone, show me the TA and I'll show you the news. I'm seeing some signs that Bitcoin can prevail out of this. So again, and I know of course he does. He holds Bitcoin long term, but I'm just showing you what the charts show me. I showed you the 2 week over and over again, right? I showed you this stuff. I'm just showing you what the charts show me. I'm not showing anything else. And I deep dive into the charts in a different way than most. And I have different analytics compared and just something you want to see. Something you want to see. All right. We spent a lot of time on Bitcoin on Sunday nights for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close, everybody. I just want to make it clear. All right. Let's take a look at 8. And then we're going to get it back into a logarithmic chart that will blow your mind. I can't wait to share it with you. So much information coming at you every single day in this live. Come on, baby. Come on. You won't get it anywhere else. 279 people on the live, 229 likes. We just keep getting up there with the likes. If you keep the likes moving, you're going to pump us up, baby. Let's get it going. 16 minutes on the watch time. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. People watch 16 minutes of me. Unbelievable. I love that. Music is louder than the voice. All right. Thank you for saying that. No one else said it, though. So maybe you're the only one. I don't know. Super chats. Volt 8. Music is fun. Man, I'm putting it back up now. Calderoncer would tell me, man. I got my whole team on me. Wow, Bob Franklin with the fat check. TY. Shock War 32, 33, 34, and 36. There's nothing like crypto. Ape climbing back down that building. Music is louder than your voice. Ooh. See Luna. And he wore 32 with Magic. Bob Franklin. Music is good. Bryce Shrimp, my man. So Ape did damage in the weekly. Funny, I got into Ape at $7. I made it very clear. I bought it on the live stream in front of everybody for $7. We'd be up nicely over 100% gains on Ape in 3 weeks, 2 weeks probably. That's what we do here on this channel. We tend to find the opportunities, right? Look, we made this cup and handle with Sammy Cup and Handy, and we suggested this cup and handle would explode to the upside. What did it do? It was a cup and handle that did exactly that. Cup and handle is the most explosive patterns in the game. If you can't understand, look, most people never saw this as a cup and handle. They just didn't. Because most people don't trade my insane trading style. My trading style is that's a Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. And it was a beautiful cup with a handle, and it blasted. I mean, honestly, how you get the length of that cup and handle is wick to wick. And you take this, straighten it out a little bit, and it tells you like you're gonna go somewhere, and that's pretty dang. That got you to the 1637. It wicked up to 1721. I mean, how much better, more accurate do you? I mean, you can't. No one's gonna be like deadly at it, but that's how I trade. And I caught that move, and we talked about it. And if anyone was in my trading group, here was the entry into that move, and we suggested you could make 58% gains. And look, you hit the measured move. ApeCoin for 58% gains. Bang, bang, bang. Pretty insane, right? Pretty nuts. April 11th, April 12th, April 19th, and we just kept working on it. And I had other analysts working on it too as well. What I do now is I delete everything. I know it's crazy, but I just want to see it from a new perspective. And what I do is I go to like the daily. I look at big structure, and I make daily support and resistance lines that feel good to me. That makes sense. And so you got one here, you got your bottom here, that lag, and then like really don't have to go, but if you want, you can go all the way here to the beginning, and you go all the way here to the top, and then you have your wicks. So these are all my support and resistance lines that should be respected on the way up or down. Like, it's highly likely we come down and test this region. Daily is getting a little overbought, something to think about, right? 12 hours pointing to the downside as well, but the 4 hours finishing itself off. So right here, you got something like this now. Now, if you break this, you'll come. It seems like you're already kind of breaking it, in my humble opinion. Like, you had a nice channel, and you're starting to disrespect the channel. That's a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside. We could try to couple it back in, even a bit of an M pattern. M's break to the downside. So you can see that's an M. M's break to the downside. And you're in a rising wedge. You have two patterns that want to break to the downside. If the 1 hour is curling on you, 1 hour suggests you may stay in here. So interesting. It's got some mixed signals. 1 hour could flip on us and change this. So it's high risk, high reward tonight for Ape, obviously. It's getting some hype, some real estate acquisition talk, Miami, right? And the land sales coming out. I think people are going to start buying Ape to get into the land sale. You might see this pump 55% based on the land sale alone. So it's high risk for sure. But this is the trade of the night. I mean, this is the trade that I see. I'd risk 14% to gain 55. That's a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. It ain't bad. You're getting oversold in the 1 hour. If the 15 minutes extremely low, that's your entry at the bottom of the pattern. So bang, bang, bang. High risk trade for sure. But that's where I would be entering Ape right now for 1622, 222, and the 222 again, always showing up. But I'm looking at Ape for a possible move here in the 1 hour and the 4 hour back to the upside. Have to heed that daily, but it could have some momentum. I just got a lab table. Great investment. I got a lap table. What is a lap table? It's one of those things with the bean bags in them, right? Lap desk. One of these little lap desky things. Interesting. A lap table, huh? There you go. Might need one of those for when I'm like grinding out with the iPad, right? It came in handy though. It came in handy. So I'm going to find a trade if there's a trade to be found. My mind will find it. And that's another thing. If you pay the $99, you end up just using a hyperactive brain to your advantage. I'm a crypto nerd, man. It's all I do all day long. Like, use me to your advantage. It's pretty simple. Like, that's me in a nutshell. I'm going to be grinding 12 to 16, 8 at the very least to 16 hours a day in crypto. So you can go do what you want and pay me $99 and know that I'm going to be grinding. And you're going to know what the newest coins out on KuCoin. You're going to know what the nicest setups are. You're going to be in tune with Bitcoin, and you're going to be up to date. You're also going to get a weekly screen share once a week where I go over token metrics and break down all the other machine learning and awesome different information. That costs $84 a month. So for $99, you won't find a better deal online. You just won't. Like, there's nothing better. People are charging way more for way less. I've looked at every other. I've been part of 3 different trading groups. They're just not the same. I've been part of a signals group. It's not the same. You won't learn the same. You won't be part of a family. It's just not going to be the same. I created this group out of something unique because I saw a lack of what I believe was needed in this industry. People needed to be educated. People needed to know what was going on with the market makers. People needed to understand, what fear and green index is. People needed to go against the grain. Again, I'm not going to get through to everybody because the masses just won't listen. But, laptop. It's for the lap. They're meant to control population. Funny. Are we bouncing back? Yeah, for me, it was the best decision for now. Don't know anything about trading, staking my USD for 6% and have some rest. There you go. Hey, whatever keeps your mind at ease. It's all about the mind, making sure you're on point, you know. We're going to look at BOOKMAP here and see what's going on with the big boys over at BOOKMAP. We're going to look at some big liquidity orders here on the futures. We're going to look at some liquidity on GDAX. We'll take a look at what's happening here. We'll let it load some data, and as that data comes in, we'll take a look. And shout out to BOOKMAP if you want a beautiful discount. We have a link to BOOKMAP in the description below. You'll have, basically, if you're going to get BOOKMAP, you should get it through me because you're going to get it cheaper than anywhere else. So I do get commission in those links, everybody. All those links below my videos do give me commissions. They are affiliate links that do help out the channel. I have to disclose that information. Please, if you do use a link, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you get something out of this channel and you don't have money to join the trading group, but you want something there, use one of the links. You can always give back in some way, shape, or form. Look, we have 400, 268. We have like almost 2,000 Bitcoin between 38,500. Looks like they're going to load up down here. That's insane. So they're trying to draw the liquidity down to this area at 38.5. So it's likely we're going to see 38,500 tonight based on what we see. We also looks like we're going to roll over on my TA. So my TA is coinciding with, look at the amount of liquidity down there. That's insane. These are all the buy orders. They could rip the buy orders away, and it's called spoofing, and then they could actually drag the price down, spoof it, and then drag the price lower. I've seen that. They got sells up here at 39.6. Not a lot of buy orders, sell orders up here. 166, 120, but the liquidity's down here. There's more whales trying to load up down here than trying to sell up here. So to me, it's more likely that the price will gravitate down to this area. All right, BOOKMAP, baby, BOOKMAP. Get BOOKMAP today through my channel. Get it cheaper than anywhere else. GMT wants to break. Bitcoin bottom 27.5. 73K will be the bubble top. You don't know a dang. You don't know what's going to happen, man. Jonathan Paul. Which Discord thread do you post your personal setups and Bitcoin updates? I'm a paid member. Happiness, health, and prosperity to you and your loved ones, as always. You're a paid member in Discord. So look, Discord is beautiful. Everyone's going to get mad when I show them light mode right now. They're like, oh, light mode. Like, why I show light mode? It just looks more like Telegram. So if you miss Telegram, it will just look more like Telegram. And so you'll feel maybe a little warmer feeling than you would feel, you know. But look, you get the Ultimate 99, which is Elite Lifers charts. These are my Elite Lifers that have all been trained by me. And look at the information. Like I'll give one chart that he's posted, right? So YRX token, 4-hour SRI is low. The daily SRI is low. Price bounced off the fib golden pocket. RSI bullish pattern on the 4-hour chart. RSI bullish divergence. In the final 25% of the pattern, falling wedge or falling price. MACD histogram moving towards the zero line. Trading above the 200 moving average. Prices made a higher high. Stop loss under the fib level, like, right? 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. Potential profit 17, potential loss 16. Right? Then you can always hit the link, everybody, to see the trade nice and neat. Always hit the link. And he's showing you that's a falling wedge, likely to break to the upside. He's just showing you all the indicators. They're in the sweet spot. All the things that I teach, right? Ready to rock. Possibility this could make a move to the upside, WXT. All right? So you get access to that, which is awesome, right? And then I'm in Lifers charts and video updates, and everything is me. This is all me. Anything that I'm thinking about, whatever's coming my way, your way, check it out, all right? So is Michael Saylor drinking the Kool-Aid? I don't think so. You know, there is an article I'm going to read right now. It seems to be attacking Saylor, saying he's selling Bitcoin behind your back. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Life is stressful running a company, I'll tell you that. Like, more stresses than I realized when I ran the company. Things you never realize, like, you know, because the YouTube channel is a company. You think you're just, and it becomes a real company. You got people, you just got to deal with a lot of people, and you got to move forward, and you got to get things done, and it's not easy, you know. And it's a learning experience as you're doing it, which is pretty awesome, you know. It makes life fun, I'll tell you that. This is a rad stream. Alphabet Crypto, thank you. What is the benefit going into the stable coins rather than US dollar? Well, you can actually put stable coins into passive income on DeFi. US dollar offers you nothing and you're going to get beat down. At least the stable coin can make back what you lose in inflation a year. Actually, the stable coin right now, we got one that can give you 20% a year, and inflation is 13, so you can make 7% on inflation. Beat inflation back by using stable coins. Stable coins give you way more than the average USD. That's why decentralized finance is better. Keep laptop off lap. 2000 study found heat from a laptop could raise the temp of your scrotum by up to 2.8 degrees. Any heating in that area is not a great idea. They hang down for a reason, trying to get cool. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get too hot. You know, Kava coin, UST 19.4%. That's what I'm saying. Get that Terra 19.46. Exactly what I'm saying. My man knows what's up. Curry in an FTX commercial shaving an iced ape. So funny. Inflation is way higher than 13%. I know. I'm running a company here in Montreal, Canada, and on a Sunday night doing paperwork after working 6 days a week and listening to you. Hey man, I'm working right now. This is my job, right? I don't take a day off. I have to live stream every single day to keep up the energy, keep up the movement. Second I stop that momentum, right? It's the momentum that keeps it going. I am the momentum. I am the movement. If the second I let it go, it's gone. I thought about that the other day. Like I realized like it just takes like a week of me to disappear and this whole stream, everything just, I have to keep it moving. I have to grab the energy from yesterday and pull it into the next day. It has to be a chain link reaction. This is how you gain momentum, everybody. In life, you must be on the next. Every day must be connected to the last day. Constant. You got to grind. Eventually, you get into the grind. It's a constant movement. It does not stop. You know what I'm saying? It does not stop. I'm trying to inspire young people, old people, anyone who wants to change your life. Start a business. Do something great with your life. Today is the day. Stop saying tomorrow. Stop saying you're going to. Stop saying it's gonna. Get it in right now. Go for it right now. Start writing what you're going to do tomorrow. Plan out your day tonight. Say, you know what? Every day I don't plan out my day the night before. And then I do tomorrow just like every other day. Tonight, write down that list. Say, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to do at least 2 things on this list. You can't walk away from the garden and expect it to be doing better on its own. My man, I love you for that. You got to keep tending what's yours, right? You got to tend your love. You got to feed the need. Volt Inu V2, is that what it did? Did it go to, it went to a V2? Oh yeah, I remember we went over this now. Yeah. I thought I had a BTC contract address. Now it doesn't? Now I'm getting confused. Volt Inu. And see what I just did is I copied the contract address. Anyone new out there, look, you copy the contract address. This is Web 3.0. This is the beginning of Web 3.0. You're not going to be signing into things. You're going to have an address. Your address is going to be linking to everything. You're going to be connecting and linking instead of signing in and logging in. Wow, Volt Inu just keeps banging on them. I mean, you haven't been wrong. We were into this when it first ever came out. Wow, look at that, up 222. Look, isn't it the 222 every time? It's so strange. I'm not making it up. Look at that. I've been saying how the 222 has been showing up, and someone said that it would show up this year at the 2022, that we would see the 222s a lot. Nah, Volt Inu V1 was on ETH. Thank you. Yeah, how to stake for more than 6%. I will get now. You got to go to Tether, man. You got to go to Anchor Protocol. Go to Anchor Protocol right now. There's so many ways to do it, but Anchor Protocol gives you the best returns. Better savings, Anchor Protocol. You get some UST on Luna, right? So you buy some UST, which you can get now on, I believe, Binance US now. So you can buy, right now, you can buy for USD, you can buy UST. Then you can send it on over to Anchor Protocol, open up a MetaMask wallet. If you don't know what you're doing, I highly suggest that you join my MetaMask DeFi course, because doing this on your own can be very, very tricky. And people lose a lot of money and they don't do the right thing. And so I realized that a lot of people needed help, and I realized that I could sell my information and at a very reasonable price, and then I could save people from the pains that I went through. And so I created this amazing MetaMask course that didn't exist for me when I started, and this thing is amazing. It's not every Friday. It used to be every Friday, but it kind of died down, so we do it once a month now. But jump on in. It's going to be the first Friday of every month, so whatever that is in March, jump on in. There's a link in the description below, an automated link that shows you my entire schedules and systems. Jump on in and you'll love it. Your guide to MetaMask and DeFi. And that class is amazing. It's $125. And literally, why the other class is 100, this one's 125, because I can believe you can start earning the day you take the class. Like, you can begin to earn your money back on that class. That class should pay you back within a month based on staking alone, and it's, so the class, I believe, pays for itself, even in the knowledge alone, but it actually pays for itself in staking information, because you learn enough to go out there and learn how to get your own yields, learn how to start a farm, learn how to get going. If we hit the dashboard right here on Anchor Protocol, it's going to blow your mind. You're going to see right now, if you stake and get it in, right now for US Tether, you can get 19.49%. I mean, 20 grand right there will catch you gains, right? 20 grand is going to make you $4,000, $5,000 a year, $4,000 a year, 4 times 5. I mean, that's amazing to make $4,000 off $20,000 in savings. That's unheard of anywhere in the world right now, but here it is on cryptocurrency and DeFi. So you get your UST, right, which I believe you can now get on Binance US. I'm pretty sure that they just came out and said that. And so you can open up a Binance US account, get some UST, and then get yourself moving. Then send that to your MetaMask wallet. Actually, no, you actually have to make a Luna wallet. Different thing, actually. You have to make a Terra wallet, send it to your Terra wallet, connect it, get it going, and then start staking on Anchor Protocol. I'll make a video about it. I'll do it. I'll put, you know what I'll do? I'll put about 20 grand into this. Because I'm sitting on a lot of cash right now that I don't, I'm watching the market. I want to get into some real estate. I'm sitting on some cash. So this could just pay some bills, So I think I'm going to stake between $10,000 and $20,000 into this, and I'll show you how I do it, when I do it. I'll make a whole tutorial video. I'll explain it. But that's another thing you get at this channel you're not going to get anywhere else. Like, I put real money into real projects in real time. I see nobody do this. I think maybe they're too afraid. I don't know what it is, but I don't see it done a lot. If the person teaching you and showing you stuff isn't doing it, then what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing? And that's what I always questioned. That's why I always wondered. I could never really figure it out. I mean, you can figure it out. They're not doing it, So anyway, anyone wants Terra knowledge or how to stake, hit me up, a.k.a. Luna Holder, my man, East Jordan, see? And we got people to answer all your questions in the trading group. And we're a 24/7 support resource. Like, you call Apple support, we're better. We're cryptocurrency support. Like, oh, you want to learn how to make 20% APY a year? Oh, we got you. Someone will walk you through it, help you out. I feel you. I was a mess doing PancakeSwap for the first time. It was nerve-wracking. See that? See? I wish someone would have shown me how to use Uniswap. It took me like a week to figure it out on my own, and then the drop happened before I could figure it out. I was a few days late to the cutoff. Inflation is decimating my real estate loans. Print more power, please. See? Terra Station is easier to set up than MetaMask. See, look at that. Terra Station is easier to set up than MetaMask. Yeah, you need a Terra Station. See that? HBAR, 55% APY. Results are the best motivation. There you go, man. I got over 30K in Anchor at the moment. Chemistry boy, you're the man, dude. PCS NFTs pumping hard. Anyone wants Terra knowledge? Yo, that's awesome, man. I love that. This adventure was kind of nerve-wracking. Denise Ankin. Send in some super chats for a TA plus deep dives. Don't worry, Denise. But that's what separates you from the herd, because they're not going to do it. See? It should be nerve-wracking because it should be different. It should be exciting. You should be on an adventure. You should be doing something not everybody else is doing. And if that means that's usually nerve-wracking. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, then you're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, shout out to you and yours and what you're doing. All right, we talked about this. The bulls must hold this level. We did not. And then look, I showed you that this was a bear flag, highly likely to go here, and it went even lower. Went to the next support region, which is $1.76 trillion. Sad to say, these are my mini support zones. So my next last support is 1.7475. We break that, we're coming all the way back down to 1.65 trillion. So this is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. We're just showing you the levels that are important to watch. We've been doing this every single day on the channel without fail. And it did follow the fall. This was a rising wedge, drop to the downside. Then we showed you that little flag, drop to the downside. We're able to give you the moves because we're able to see things in a smaller time frame as they build into the next time frame. Okay. Total 3. Sad, back to 682 bill. I put it in this pennant. Super important that we hold this trend. This trend line breaks. We bearish retest it. We could see ourselves back to $500 billion. That would wreck a lot of altcoins. It would not be fun. So Just pointing this out there. This is how you make sure you got to look at the big picture before you jump into an altcoin. You got to look at the big picture before you jump into an altcoin, all right? And this is what we do for you every single day on this live stream without fail, without a day off. We don't just say, oh, you know, I got to go golfing today. I'm not going to be there. I don't do that. I don't do that. Dow Jones futures just keep getting pounded, now down 268 points, looking like a red day for Dow futures. Monday, setting up for a bloody Monday. Asian markets getting pounded, you know, and the Fed freaking out. Fed did all the wrong things, and now they're going to say, well, we thought we wanted things to be right, but they just didn't. I saw this lady saying, like, you know, we believe we're doing the right thing, and they're just like, dude, I would have told you weren't doing the right thing from day one. Like, I knew y'all weren't doing the right thing from the very beginning. From the very beginning, I said, you got to stop. You got to stop printing the money. You got to get us on another standard. You got to reset the system off of this debt-based currency. People don't realize you're in a crypto, you're in a coin. The fiat currency just creates more debt. That's all it does. It's a private group of people that print the money, that make you use it, and when you use it, you owe them on that money that you used. Eventually, you use so much of it that you owe so much that you can't even print enough money to pay back the money that you owe that you used to print it. And then you're in a jam, and then they get you, and then they get you into war, and then they start messing with you, and then they send people to do things to you and your country so you feel vulnerable, and you ask them for more money. I'm telling you, then they provide money to both sides of the war. They basically put both countries into debt. What happens is one country wins. Whatever country wins is the one that took more loans out than the other one. That's it. And then so the country with most debt wins the war. So he didn't really win the war, actually, because the guy who wins the war actually lost the war because he was in more debt than the other guy. Whoever ran out of money first lost the war. And then there you go. They printed 20% more dollars so we could all get $1,200. Insane. It's a planned destruction of America. Order out of chaos. Alex Yu. Exactly. But you know what? We have strong American people here that know their roots. Like, I was born in Boston. I was raised on stories of Paul Revere, right? And one if by land, two if by sea. I still live with that revolutionary spirit in me. I still live with the American flag in my heart. I still bleed American flag red. I'm not from down south. I never really had friends from there. I don't assimilate with middle America. But I love all people. I love all people from all walks of life. Black, white, Spanish, Malaysian, Filipino. I don't care who you are, where you're from. I love you. I cherish you. You're a human being that God created on this earth. You're experiencing the earth with me. So you're part of my experience. If you're part of my experience, I love you because I love everything in my experience. You get it? Now you get it. Oh, that's why you can't hate other people, because they're part of your world. When you walk by them, you may not agree with them, and you may not like everything about them. You may not understand them. But in my mind, you must love them because they're part of your experience. And if you love everything in your experience, your frequency will raise very, very high. People will see this. Everyone around you will notice this. You will begin to grow. You will begin to evolve, and you'll bring more people around you that have evolved to higher levels. They'll see it in you, and they'll bring you in. They'll start teaching you things. They'll start telling you things you never heard. They'll start blessing you with knowledge that you never thought you would get. Then you're able to elevate again. Then you elevate others around you. They tell others. You become a knowledge-based system. You become expanding. You create a web of people throughout the world. You change the world through the frequency, and the world will never be the same. Evil will run from you, and we will never have to deal with what is brewing. And I'm telling you right now, we have it in us all to change the world. We have it in us all to change the world. Me too. I love all people. We are humanity. We the people wake up. No, see what that dude just said? Love you all. They do charge you for your free knowledge. Yeah. So I have to do a class for free every day, even though my wife needs me and my family needs me. No. And you are what the market gives you, right? Like, people decide, hey, I'll pay for this because the market decides what someone is worth. It's not how much money I'm asking for anyone. The market decides what someone is worth. If you give the market enough, the market will pay you. It's that simple. It's not about the individual, each and every one of them. It's about what's provided by the person to the market. If you provide enough to the market will pay you. It's that simple. Jim Rohn will teach you these simple things. So my man, who your name is Easy Casino Wins, sounds like a freaking someone who wants to get Easy Casino Wins anyway. The point of the story is, and yes, I'm a businessman. I like to do business. I like to give you my time for money. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're providing good information that other people can use to change their lives. Like, I'll pay a personal trainer every day of the week. He's not going to sit there and show me how to get awesome for free. He wants to help me, and I'm sure he would. He give me, you know, if I hang out enough, he'll give me some gems that maybe, you know, he'll give me an extra code. You know, he'll do a few extra things for me. But if you work with a professional, you're gonna pay them to get their professional knowledge. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. You were hands down the best, Sam. Thanks for the hard work. My wife works with EXP Real Estate, has options in EXPI. Can you look at it? I really can. I don't do securities. I've been told not to by I've been told by my legal team not to look at security. Just tokenize yourself, Sammy. 1 hour token, 1 hour, 1 token can be redeemed for whatever classes or tutoring or whatever services you offer. I love it, man. Jim Rohn is my dude. Jim Rohn's amazing. Everything Sam provides is super undervalued. Federal Reserve is going to crash the market. They're going to need more than a fence. All right? You're providing tremendous value to the marketplace, J Red. I studied at his feet, man. You really did? Oh my God. I love you then. I want to hang out with you, bro. Jim Rohn's a man. It cost me more to drive my car out of the driveway than Sam's services. Can you look at OCC on the daily? So there's total 3, the entire market cap of all of crypto. And then we look at the Dow, and the Dow's creeping on us. The Dow is creeping on us. Winning mentality. Shout out to Michael Benitez. Create a service that provides value and energy will flow towards you. Exactly. Exactly what he's saying. My man. You know, it's in subconsciously. Wow. Volt Inu just bangs on him again. It did that awesome little Funkle dip. The Funkle dip. And then it was just off to the races again. Remember when we first found Volt Inu? Wow, this thing's been a blessing. I just liked the way it sounded. I liked it. I don't know what it was. We looked at the TA. We liked the way it sounded. There's some of the other things coming our way with it. Volt Inu. Volt Inu. And look, the invisible hat. The invisible hat. So nuts. Oh yeah, probably like it'll cut right through my shirt. Bunch of people going to Puerto Rico. We're just talking about why cryptocurrency evangelists flocking to Puerto Rico for the tax haven. You know what I'm saying? Next Sheep developers are good, real utility. Next Sheep developers are good, real utility. Interesting. What do you think about Elon? Cameron Perez. I like Elon. I hold a bag of it. It's actually looking bullish today. Let's take a look at Elon. Dogelon Mars. I hold a huge bag of it. I will disclose that. I've been talking about this looking bullish. Look at it here. I'll show you 2 reasons why I like it. 2 reasons. Number 1, it didn't dump like all the other coins. Number 2, look at it on the 2-hour time frame. 2 hour wants to fly. I've been trying to get into the 2 hour. I just keep forgetting to try to trade it. I don't remember to trade the 2 hour. 2 hours looking pretty nice. 45.55% gains coming out of Elon. And it's been hot recently. I would watch this tonight. High risk, high reward, but it's on my radar for a pump. I do like it, and I do own it, so of course. But again, it's completely up to you whether you want to get into that trade or not. It's going to have to fit your trading style. You're going to have to know technical analysis, know your support and resistance, know your risk management, know how to use your long tool to find your proper risk and set it up the way you want to set it up. And if it feels right to you, then by golly gee oh my, then maybe it's a trade. But if it doesn't, then it can't be, right? Bit of a cup and handle inside of the zone. ApeCoin did this, and ApeCoin, remember we showed you ApeCoin was doing the cup and handle inside the zone. It would rip to the upside. Can this do an ApeCoin? You never know, but there's a chance. There's a chance. It's on my radar on the 2 hour chart. I haven't traded the 2 hour enough. I'm going to start acclimating myself to the 2 hour time frame, and we'll see where it goes. So, watching Elon on the 2 hour, which is something you'll never really see me say, but I'm going to start incorporating the 2 hour. People say it's a smoother time frame. Watching Elon USDT on KuCoin. All right. Highly likely to make a bit of a move here based on that 2 hour time frame. Let's see. It's been showing signs of life for whatever reason. Another thing I want to show you. All right. Another thing I want to show you is the daily. Look at this. Look at this. If I delete everything, which is sad because I have it documented kind of, but I have to rebuild it real quick. But look, I'll do this and then I'll just go back. But Look, I mean, to me, isn't that retesting? About to boom. That's beautiful. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. Like, it's showing some signs of life. Tight moving averages. A little high on the daily, but it's just consolidating. Looks like it could go sideways for a while here. This thing could go do damage. This would be crazy because I would make huge gains out of that. I mean, I put $7,000 into this. I will be honest, you know. That's the most I've ever put into meme coin in my life. So we'll see. We will see. We shall see, baby. Right? And now look, I go back in time. But that's the big picture. There's the little picture. We give you both. And we got it locked in for you. Not many people can do TA that fast in that many fractions of time and give you that much information. You won't find another stream with as much information packed in a 2-hour period. You just won't see it. I've never seen it. Wyckoff accumulation pattern on the 4-hour. Possible 38,600 bottom. You are all special. Thank you. You're special too. Inverse head and shoulder out of the flag. The only thing double digits on my sandwich imported KuCoin list are the shorts, and they're low. Remember, it's high volatility Sundays, lifer. Take it easy. Totally. I've had some good trades on the 2-hour. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Big bags of Elon, my man. Yeah, baby. I posted the V1 chart of Volt to the Discord 414 the minute it broke to the downward trend. Inverse head and shoulders on the 5-minute. Scott, you've been amazing. Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate you, brother. Next ship developers got real utility. Let's hope so. Shout out to Crypto Rambler in the space. Shout out to all the awesome super chat. Shout out to the beautiful people here. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Positive energy at all times as we blaze through this universe together on a spinning globe, right? We're on a spinning globe in dark space, moving with a hot sun. Like, come on. Like, we're all going through it together in an amazing experience. Who knows where we're going to end up on this world? Like, just we're in it together, everybody. No one knows how we're going to end. No one here knows how we're going to die. Each and every one of us are going to have a unique death, different to every one of us. It could be painful. It could be quick. It could be swift. We don't know. None of us know how we're going to leave this thing. Pretty nuts, if you ask me. And so what I do is if we don't have all the answers, if we don't know everything, then all we can do is be positive, right? And I truly believe there is another life out there, and there is a higher being, and I believe in God, and I believe there's another just creator of this whole realm. I look at a lemon and I see the circles, and then I see the triangles inside. I smell it. I drink the water. I go to a beautiful paradise. You see the sand, you see the water. You're like, what is this? This is paradise. Like, this is beautiful, right? A beautiful spring day, 75 degrees, and the wind goes through the trees, and you feel like, how will you not believe that someone didn't create this for you? Well, you just got placed in just such a beautiful place, and all these things feel good to you, and like you get these energy feelings, and you watch birds and animals, and like, oh, that's just like some luck. Like, I don't know, man. Another adventure on the ends. Oh, I dosed so many times when I was younger, man, that I'll always be unlocked for the rest of my life. And we out here paying bills, right? I used all time frames. I don't think much of it. They're all different spectrums of the same thing. The only difference is within your head, like cells in a body. Man, Calderon, man, you picked up exactly what I'm putting down when I got into it all. Have we hit the bottom for now? I don't know, man. I do not know. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. 2 hours suggests that you're trying to roll. 1 hour is trying to hold us down here like this. So look, this is what I see it now. I got you. Took me a while to see it. I found it. They tried to hide it from us. So we're in this like downward channel here that could break to the upside. So they broke us out, broke us back in, but we're still in this channel. That could break to the upside. That could be your saving grace. That's how you could get out of this. I didn't see this before. This is how we could get out of it. This is a skill you have over time. What you do is you start extrapolating pieces and finding a different channel because they're making so much craziness in the TA that it's hard to find the channel. It really is. You also in this channel here a little bit too going with the head and then the head leaves the channel. I keep talking about how the head leaves the channel, but the channel stays intact. That's also a bit of a cup and handle. Isn't it, Sammy Cup and Handy? I didn't see any of this before. I'm just building with creativity right now. I'm just building. Not saying any of this is guaranteed. I'm building, but bit of a cup with a handle. Could we break to the upside? 1 hour is getting low, oversold. 15-minute has to be pinned to the ground now and coming up. Now, you're going to find out what's going to happen now if the 15-minute can breach. 15-minute really needs to get above this zone and then do a retest. If the 15-minute comes here and starts to roll over on you, like, you're just staying in this pattern until you're not. So you're going to find out in the next hour and a half whether the 50-minute has what it takes to break that resistance at 39,700. If it does not, right, and it gets rejected by the top trend line here or anywhere else, you're going to roll over. All right, so that's your Bitcoin update for the next 2-3 hours. Okay, and then, yeah, all right. So what do you think about trauma indicator on TradingView? Never heard about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Sorry. But I just don't. I watch the information I put in my head, and I don't just put random information in my head. I'm very careful about it. I'm very careful about it. Here's my alert on WXT. What do I got an alert here for? Let's see. So I'm watching YRX token. It was high on the 1 hour. I wanted to see it reset, right? It did. It's hitting my dotted line now. I was just checking on this thing. Looking bullish to me in a couple ways. It's in this flag here. It seems to be retesting the top trend line of the flag. See that? That could be a nice retest for a bounce to the upside. Bitcoin also might be getting a bounce tonight here, just temporarily, nothing to write home about. We'll know on the 15-minute. This is something that could play out tonight, looking somewhat bullish. Possible retest here. We'll call that out, right? And bang, right? That's why I use the alert system that I have, because you never know, you know. So if you're in the trading group, we did hit a short on Bitcoin today, and you could have shorted any blue chip kind of behind that, like DOT, Luna, Phantom. They all pretty much follow the Bitcoin move to the downside, you know. WXT has been on the radar. Even one of my analysts posted on it, my man Rainier. So check it out. You got a couple. When you got me on it and my analyst on it, and we're both on it, it kind of tells you something, because you got different people looking at the same coin. They're both getting the same feels out of the technical analysis, right? So that can also be a nice indication, something you might want to focus on or use as a learning experience at that time. Starly Daily looking like a double bottom, running low on the time to get some Sunday night TA. Running low on time to get some Sunday night TA. I don't know what he means. I don't know. Send in super chats for TA and deep dives. Volume low, baby. What do you think about trauma, India? Oh, no. Are we out here? Yep. I had some good trades in the 2 hour. No doubt. All right, we're good. I've been reading through. What do you think of Elon? We did good, man. We've been interacting with the chat. We've been interacting with the thing. We have good movement. Each and every one of you. 240 likes, 289 people on the live. Chat revenue. Thank you very much for the $38 in chat revenue on a Sunday night. Appreciate each and every one of you. That's very, very nice. Bless. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. I'm out of here for the night. It's 10:12. We did a beautiful 2 hours like we do every single time I show up. We bust through. I don't know how the 2 hours go by so fast, but they do. See if there's any strong coins. Steppen still banging on them. We'll take a look at Steppen for a second. Zcash at 8 coin. 3 coins that have been on the radar, right? And let's just talk about GMT real quick before we get out of here. Let me take a look at GMT. You know, everyone wants to know. It was high on that. It was very high on that daily, right? It worried me. However, look at the consolidation now. I talked about it here. I made a bit of a trade. It made an idea that this thing may pop. I said, I think GAT may have more. And honestly, look, it's the one thing that's hot right now. Look at that. And when Bitcoin was dumping, this thing didn't care. It was banging. So you take the length of this pole, you swing it on out. We could extend that up a little bit, extend this up a little bit, then we'll find our spot. Like so. We'll bring this down like so. All right, so there you have it, GMT. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour has momentum. It's high risk, high reward tonight, though. I'll tell you that, everybody. You're going to have to break through this resistance. You might gap up here, but definitely of all the coins to watch, GMT is definitely worth watching. Like if you're new to the group and you never heard of anything and you're not sure, I mean, GMT is definitely worth taking a look at. Like just no reason why. So, and that's another reason why the trading group's amazing. You're new to the group. You don't know anything. You don't know what the difference between Litecoin and Algo are. You don't know anything. Look, in 333 on GMT. Look at that. 3333. My 3333, baby. 333s. Now it's gone, but it was there for a second. GMT, and it was right when we were there. There it is, back there again. 333. It follows me around like a freaking loyal dog, man. It's insane. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to all threes. 5 threes in a row. You'll see him. Like, it's crazy. Watch it do it right now for me. Show me all the threes. 5 threes in a row, all at once. And look, it's even down by 33%. Wasn't that, you see, it was down 0.033%, which matched the 33. That's nuts. I find numbers so fascinating. Come to all the threes. Look, it's going to go to quadruple threes down here, if you know what I'm saying. You see where I'm looking down here on the right? 333. GMT, that's my number too. Look, there it is. 3333333. One more to the threes, and it's flipped all threes. Oh, I know it's going to do it. I just have this feeling. We just got 4 threes. Can we get all 5 threes in a row, baby? But GMT looking bullish to me. Let's look at the smaller time frames. Are they flipping the 50-minute may reset on you? 7 minutes getting ready. It's actually, not too shabby. TA Deep Dive, Sammy's Choice. Hit us with the gem, Lifer. Shout out to Crypto for us all, man. I love you, man. Thank you for saying that. Scott, much love, Lifer fam. Thank you. Sammy's Choice. Hit us with a gem, Lifer. All right. Smart man. No one ever did that, honestly. You're one of the first people to ever do that. Like, just hit us with a gem, Lifer. What's on your mind? What are you looking at? What do you like? What could be hot? I mean, GMT. I mean, let me see though. Let me dig out some hotness out of my cookbook here. Oh yeah, I'll tell you right now, Flux is hot right now. And I'll tell you why Flux is hot. All right? Because it's one of the few coins that's been holding a very high level for a long, long time. It is getting a little bearish there. It just broke that support region. But look, when I look at Flux on the bigger time frame, right? Look at this. It hasn't been below $1.10 since December. Look at this. Something's going on with this. All the other coins are way up here and then way down here. But Flux just keeps going sideways. So I got Flux on the radar. The double bottom on that daily is just getting scrumptious to me. Yes, it did just break that trend a little bit. It doesn't mean it's out. It could be again, if it breaks this box, fine, I'm out, and the trade's over, and it's resetting all the way. Another thing is I didn't pull a fib here, but now I'm thinking of that. And when I pull the fib, lo and behold, it's in the golden pocket right now, or a little below it's at the 706 retracement, which is my institutional support region, the 706 Fibonacci level. This is very interesting. I keep talking about put Flux on your radar. Don't forget about Flux. So shout out to my man Crypto for us all. He just hooked you up with $10, and we went over Flux, something on my radar, something that I'm looking at. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. Flux looks like something's brewing here for it. I go through a lot of charts every single day, and I can tell when a chart speaks to me, and this chart is saying something. I mean, the fact that it's been that high since December and has never gone below, we don't see a lot of coins that have done that. That's very unique. The TA is very strong on this. Flux on the daily time frame looks tight and beautiful. 706 retracement on the Fibonacci, a lot coming our way. I stake heavy on Anchor. That's my bear market strategy. Hey, it's a dang good one, man. Thank you, 300 Life for Like fam. You are the best, fam. 300 likes. Flux is one of the main sub-ETH mining coins, by the way. You'd be helping support the miners with Flux after ETH 2. Interesting. Thank you, bro. Anytime, man. Thank you for another $10 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm jumping out of here for the night. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Stay motivated. Stay positive. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. ready to go. If you want to join my trading group, jump on in. You would have shorted the market today. You would have known exactly when and how. You would have learned that information because we teach it and educate you to get ready for anything in the market. On top of that, you would have been with a group of positive individuals. You would have gone for the weekly screen share. We would have broken down some gems, and you would have seen so much. Again, if you just watched the live stream, thank you so much. Anything you do to support me and my family, all of us greatly support that. So thank you to each and every one of you crypto lifers, and someone you might just jumped in tonight. This might have been your first in a nice philosophical, nice content. I just got a new sub. Thank you, man. I love you. Jump on in, man. And the subs are strong. We get new subs. A lot of people get subs. We get strong subs. The subs that sub to me are loyal, really believe in me, have a lot of like-minded feelings. We're a strong, united crew. I'm telling you that right now. So I feel it every day, and you won't see a better knit group of people here in crypto. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And at the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Everybody, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at that. You gotta love that.
You gotta love this. This is kind of cool. Look. You gotta love that. That's cray.
That's cray-cray, as these kids say these days. That is cray-cray. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life.